Well, good morning, guys. We're going to be doing a free play on this YouTube video today. Usually I post these videos the night before. Today, decided to just do it early in the morning, get this thing out for all of you guys. Free play in the NBA playoffs tonight, just like last night's free play, which was the Rockets on the money line. Now, I'm going to do a little recap on that right now for you guys to see. As you guys can see, yesterday we took 3 picks up in premium. 2 units on Rockets first half minus 1.5, 1 unit on the Rockets money line, that was the free play, and then 1 unit on the Orioles, 1.5 units on the Orioles Nationals over 9. We won these 2 plays, accounting for 3 units on the Rockets, as I told you guys, 3 units on the Rockets, and then 1.5 unit lost here. We ended up gaining just over 1 unit on the day. Recap is not out yet, but I will be shortly. The day before, 1.9 units, 3 wins, 2 losses. Cashed our 2 unit play, cashed both plus money plays, as you can see there. Day before, up 4 units, clean 3-0 sweep. The day before, up 1.4 units, 3 wins, 2 losses, cashed the 2 unit again. The day before, 4.95 units, as you can see right there. So yeah, that's how we do it, guys. We are winning at a literal higher rate than any human on the entire planet. Minus 0.1, obviously every winning day and losing day accounted for, plus 0.45. So you guys can see the consistent winning over and over and over. So I got to ask, why are you guys not in premium group yet? You know, every single day the plays are posted, and all you got to do to get access to them is pay $49 for a week, $99 for a month, $9.99 for a lifetime. It is a literal no-brainer because the average member is literally making thousands of dollars. As you guys saw, you know, just in the past week or so, I'll check right now, actually. I'll go on my action. I'll check exactly. So I'm a 3K unit size better. Past week, I'm up about 40K. So in the past 7 days, we're up about 13.3 units in premium. So when you put that into perspective, 13.3, let's say you're an average $100 unit size better. 100 times 13.3, that's $1,300 in profit that you would have had in just 1 week. And a week of premium is $49. So I know every single one of you guys, if I told you, hey, pay me $49 and I'll give you $1,300 a week later, you would all say yes. And when it comes to, you know, that's exactly what my members have done. So let's get you guys into premium. I'll put the link in the description to join premium, get access to the play. Let's get into this free play for tonight. Real quick, I want to run into one of my funded accounts here on Player Profit. As you guys know, I use this site called Player Profit to place all my picks every single day. I don't have to risk any of my own money. They put up the funding, and I put up the skill. So this is an account that I'm just doing like free picks on that I started a few days ago. We placed 4 free picks on there. Kings money line. Actually, the first one was the Timberwolves plus 4.5, which cashed. And then the Kings on the money line in the NHL. And then Lightning money line, which lost. And then the Rockets money line, which was yesterday. That was the free play I gave to all of you guys for free yesterday. And that cashed out, obviously, pretty damn easy. The Rockets was a easy money. So I want you guys to look at this real quick. I made just about $1,500 on there, profit. And I get to keep 70% of those profits. So $1,500 times 1.7. Let's do the math here. So I essentially made $1,000, and I didn't risk any of my own money. So this entire funded account cost me $1,000. So I made the entire price of the funded account back with just this pick on the Rockets last night. And then on top of that, you got all these other plays here, which I've placed. Obviously, I lost on that one, one on this one, one on this one. So in total, this funded account, it's up to $108,000 in equity. So what does that even mean? I'll tell you. So again, how these funded accounts work, I pay $1,000 for a $100,000 funded account. Then I have to pass the challenge, going up basically 40% without going down 35% over the course of, at least 40 bets. Just got to prove that I'm actually profitable, prove that I am who I say I am, and then they'll fund me for 100K. So far in this account, I'm up to $108,000 in equity, which means every 30 days I get to withdraw my profits. So I got a lot more time to grow this even more. But so far, if I were to take a withdrawal, 108, let's do it real quick. 108, let's do this math. I would take just about $5,000 to $6,000 in profit in just like 4 days of placing pick, like 3 days of placing picks. So obviously I'm going to bet on this account for 30 days, and I'll probably be able to stack this this equity up to 130, 140,000. And that'll get to keep 70% of those profits, probably around 20 to 30,000, as I did like last month. I cashed out one of my funded accounts for 33K. And then again, when I cash it out, I don't even lose my account or anything. I just go back down. I withdrew my profits. I go back down to 100K, and then the next month I get to do the same thing over again. So it's really a pretty cool thing, and I recommend that every single one of you guys is placing your picks every day on Player Profit because you're not risking your own money. They're funding your bankroll. You're going to be able to bet with a lot more than you're able to bet with on your sports book, as you can see. And it's not that hard to pass the challenges. You just got to actually prove that you're profitable over a long term, at least 40 picks, which is not that crazy. So as you can see, I literally made money last night without having to risk any of my own money. And again, every single one of you guys can be doing this every single day. Let's get into today's free pick for you guys. Let's head over to the Thunder versus Grizzlies game. Now, in this game, we are going to be taking a pick on the total from the machine learning AI. Let's see what we got here. We're going to be going over. We're looking. I don't know if there's. Hold on. Let's look here. Oh, there it is. Sorry, my bad. Right there. We're going to be taking the over 226.5. That is the free play for you guys. Actually, we're going to lock this in for 3K because it is a 1-unit pick. Place pick. Boom. Placed. Let's go back to the history. And boom. Active bets. Obviously, the active pick that we got for today is the Thunder Grizzlies over 226.5. Now, I will have several more picks up in premium that'll be posted very shortly from my machine learning AI. If you want to get access to those, again, join premium. You can log all these picks in on Player Profit. I'm helping all my members get funded for, 100K. You've already seen one of my members who just got paid out for just about $30,000, and a bunch more who get paid out for 10, 5, 15K, and then smaller amounts too for those who get the smaller funded accounts. But I'm telling y'all, you guys are literally throwing money away by not using Player Profit, by not using funded sports picking, because again, you don't have to bet with your own money when you're betting on Player Profit, and you're getting to bet with a bankroll that's much bigger than you're able to bet with. I know most of you guys don't have $100,000 to go sports bet with, but Player Profit does, and they'll let you keep 70% of the profits. So with that being said, if you want to get a funded account, you head to Player Profit's website, playerprofit.com. I'll also put that in the description, and then you go get a funded account. Now, I would recommend all of you guys go get a funded account that is a bigger one, at least 10K. And here's why. A lot of you guys are betting with $5 to $200 unit size. Usually the average is about 100. For my members in premium, they're about 200. But yeah, you want this to be something that allows you to bet with more money than you be able to bet with your own, with your own sports book and with your own unit size. So go for those bigger accounts. It's only $250 for a 10K funded account, and we get more bang for the buck when we buy those bigger accounts. So when I buy a $1,000 account, I got to pay 3%. When I buy a 100K funded account, I only got to pay 1%, and it's the exact same challenge. It's no harder to pass. So, and then when you buy a 50K account, I don't even know what percent that is. That's 1.8%. So yeah, 1.8, and then a 25K account is 2%. So yeah, you're getting a better bang for your buck as you buy the bigger accounts. So I'd recommend doing that. Obviously, I buy a lot of 100K funded accounts, and that's my thing. But yeah, maybe start off with the 10K, maybe start off with the 25K. I would just recommend not starting off with the 1K because you're getting the least bang for your buck, and you're you're not going to be able to bet with a bigger unit size than you're able to usually do. That's only $10 unit size. At least go get a 10K, maybe 5K if you're sitting at that $10 unit size right now. But yeah, I'll put that all in the description. Again, free play is obviously the Thunder versus the Grizzlies over 226.5. Lock that in right now. Let me know down in the comments if you guys have any questions. I'm more than happy to help out. And let's make some money tonight, guys. Again, all picks are posted in the premium group. And you can use my code COLE if you want to get 10% off any Player Profit funded account. You don't have to use my code if you don't want to. Really, up to you guys. I'm just showing you guys a platform that I use every single day and how, great it is for me to be able to bet on it. And you guys should be doing the exact same thing. And I'm not telling you have to sign up. You don't even have to use my code if you don't want to support. That's fine. Do whatever you want to do. But I'm just telling you, utilize this, boys, and let's go. I'll see you guys at the cash counter.